First awarded after the 1937 season, the Calder Trophy has represented the most outstanding rookie in their first professional season in the NHL. There have been a wide variety of winners of this award, which range from former KHL stars to number 1 overall draft picks. Today, we are going to look at each NHL team's past winners of the Calder Trophy to see who was the best to win that award for each represented team. Now, unfortunately, not every NHL team has had a player win the Calder Trophy, so the teams that will not be mentioned in this video will be the Arizona Coyotes, the Anaheim Ducks, the Edmonton Oilers, the Minnesota Wild, the Nashville Predators, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Vegas Golden Knights. With that being said, today's question of the day in the comments section will be, which rookie from any of these teams do you think will be the next one to win the Calder Trophy? So let us begin with Boston. Now, it's really tough to pick between two players from the Boston Bruins because both of these defensemen were incredible players and they both won the Calder Trophy. Bobby Orr in 1967 at age 19 and Ray Bourque in 1980 at age 19. Ray Bourque had the better season during his Calder Trophy winning year with 17 goals and 48 assists for 65 points with a plus 52, as opposed to Orr's 41 points on one of the worst teams in the NHL. Now, it's no debate as to who the better player turned out to be in the long run, but if we are just judging off of their season that they won the trophy, Ray Bourque has to be the best Bruin based on this criteria, even though Orr is still arguably one of the best defensemen of all time. Unlike Boston, it's an easy pick for the Buffalo Sabres as their best Calder Trophy winner was Gilbert Perreault in 1971, who actually led that Sabres team in points with 38 goals and 34 assists for 72 points after being selected by the team first overall in their inaugural draft. Perreault became one of the greatest playmaking centers of all time and played on one of the most prolific lines in NHL history, the French Connection, alongside of René Robert and Rick Martin. The Flames have had their share of impressive Calder Trophy winners as well, which include defenseman Gary Sutter putting up 68 points in 1986 and a 31-year-old Sergei Makarov getting 86 points with 60-plus assists. However, none were more impressive than the 1988 Calder Trophy winner, a 21-year-old Joe Nieuwendyk, who had 92 points with 51 goals during his rookie season. While Nieuwendyk is more well known for his time in championship wins with the Dallas Stars in 1999 and the New Jersey Devils in 2003, many forget that he was a part of the 1989 Flames team that also won the Cup at only 22 years old. The Hurricanes have had only one former winner of the Calder Trophy back in 2011, and that was Jeff Skinner. The now Buffalo Sabre had a 30-goal campaign during his Calder Trophy winning year and 63 points, beating out San Jose's rookie Logan Couture in the voting. The Blackhawks have had 3 previous winners of the Calder Trophy, which include goalie Ed Belfour at age 25 in 1991, and now NHL star and former number 1 overall draft pick Patrick Kane in 2008. Once again, it's no doubt that Patrick Kane is the best player who won the Calder from Chicago's list, but this third player is definitely up there for debate. A 24-year-old rookie from the KHL joined the Blackhawks for the 2016 season and ultimately won the Calder with a 30-goal, 77-point campaign, thanks in part to playing with Patrick Kane. Artemi Panarin spent 9 years in the KHL with SKA St. Petersburg before coming over and signing with the Blackhawks in 2016. Panarin's victory, in which he beat out players like Shane Gostisbehere, Jack Eichel, and even Connor McDavid, mainly due to his injury, started a trend which Panarin's name is now synonymous with. #NotARookie. The Avalanche's previous winners are now major parts of their current powerhouse offense, Nathan MacKinnon and Gabriel Landeskog. Although Landeskog became the youngest captain in NHL history in 2012, beating Sidney Crosby's previous record by 11 days, McKinnon's winning season was slightly better than Landeskog's, where he put up 63 points as opposed to Landeskog's 52. Columbus's only winner of the Calder Trophy has been a goalie, Steve Mason, in 2009. Mason put up fairly impressive numbers for the Blue Jackets in his Calder Trophy winning year, a 33-20-7 record with a 2.29 goals against average and .916 save percentage, and helped the Blue Jackets to the playoffs for the first time in their franchise history, even though they would be swept in the first round. While Mason won the Calder that season, it's funny if you look back at the many rookies during that season and see how great some of those players have become, while Mason is currently now out of the league. While the current Dallas Stars do not have a representative for the Calder Trophy, the Minnesota North Stars have 2, Danny Grant and Bobby Smith. Both players won the Cup, Grant in 1969, the same year he won the Calder, and Smith with the Montreal Canadiens. In my opinion, I'd say that Bobby Smith was the better of the two players, ending his career almost at a point per game pace, being selected first overall by the North Stars in 1978 and having the better rookie year with 30 goals and 44 assists. The Red Wings have had 4 winners of the Calder Trophy, and of those 4, 3 of them were goaltenders. The most notable and best player of those 3 was a 21-year-old Terry Sawchuk in the 1951 season. Sawchuk is up there for one of the best Red Wings goalies of all time, putting up an impressive stat line during his trophy-winning year: 44, 13, and 13, and a goals against average of 1.97. He would go on to win 4 total Stanley Cups with the Red Wings, 3 of them during the 1950s. For the Panthers, both Aaron Ekblad and Jonathan Huberdeau have won the Calder Trophy in 2013 and 2015 respectively. While Ekblad had the better point totals as a defenseman with 39 points, Huberdeau's victory is more interesting considering the 2012-2013 season was a lockout-shortened year, where he had 31 points and just barely edged out opposing rookies Brendan Gallagher and Brandon Saad. And for the final team for this video and for part 1, we look at the LA Kings. Robitaille had 84 points with 45 goals during his rookie season in 1987. Robitaille would go on to be a legend for the LA Kings, putting up 8 40-plus goal seasons during his 14 years with the Kings, before eventually leaving and winning a cup with the Red Wings in 2002 at the age of 36. So that'll wrap up part 1. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe so that you don't miss part 2, which will be coming up fairly soon. You've been watching BJK Hockey Facts, and I hope you learned something.